close. One tip y'all should know when y'all are doing leg press is you do not want to lock out all the way. So from where you go to the bottom, try to reach a point where you feel the most tension, when your knees get really close to your chest. But as you push it up, you do not want to have a straight leg or lock out all the way, because the more weight you go up as you get into heavier weight, you can break your knees. You can really like fuck that shit up. So you don't want to lock out all the way. You got to protect your joints, and your knees are some of the weakest joints in your body. So protect your legs, man. Two things when it comes to my leg day. One, I do way too much cardio on an incline that it is a workout for my calves, so I really don't train calves that much anymore. Y'all can definitely add in some calves in there if it's something you want to work on. Calves is potentially mostly genetics, but it will grow if you train it hard enough. And two, for my ladies out there, the glute bridges or hip thrusts, literally the game changer if you're talking about building your gluteus maximus, or as most people say, your butt. You want to look like Megan Thee Stallion, you got to get under that bar and do some hip thrusts. My men too, I know a couple men out here, we're not ashamed or anything. We're trying to get that big badonkadon, you know what I mean? You got to get under it too. You can't be ashamed. You can also do those abductions. We're gonna do a little bit of hip thrusts. I don't spend a lot of time with hip thrusts just because I am blessed genetically. I get it from my mama, so I don't really train it as hard. But I'm sure eventually I'm gonna need to progressive overload to training it hard as hell. One tip to getting the right angle for a shoulder movement and actually doing the form right is you want to imagine like you have two walls pressing against you. You're trying to push them out. So as you kind of do this flapping motion, you want to imagine that at the same time you're like pushing out the walls, getting really big. And then two, you don't want to ever have your hand go above your elbow. So you don't want to be doing this. You want to kind of keep it down and angle it down. So out, out. King Fit fam, it is your boy King David is Fit, aka the retired fat kid, retired fat guy, and king of nutrition, I guess. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to the King fam. I'm glad you're here. You know your boy loves to help out and give you the best tips possible in the game. So I decided, let me make a video with the 5 essential tips to help you lose weight, get rid of that stubborn fat, and get you a six-pack for the first time in your life. This is for the kings and queens out there. All this is pretty much applicable for every single person. If you find any of this information helpful to you, consider subscribing down in the link below. Everyone's trying to look good for the summer. No one's trying to keep their shirt on the beach, at the pool for the summer. So I want to drop the gems. Y'all know I love giving back to y'all and helping y'all out. Here are the 5 essential tips you need to know to help you lose weight. Number one, I say it all the time, y'all already know, is being in a calorie deficit. Being in a calorie deficit is essentially the key to losing weight. You need to be eating less calories than you were eating before. But the thing with being in a calorie deficit is a lot of people will just jump straight into a huge deficit of 500 or more. You want to gradually get in that deficit. So maybe like 100 to 200 every 2 weeks, and then slowly increase that deficit more. You don't want your body to adjust to it, and you don't want to crash your metabolism. That's why you got to take it slow. It's a marathon, not a race. Number two, your protein intake is one of the most important things to you losing weight. Especially, you don't want to end up losing weight, skinny fat. You'd be right back to where you're at, not wanting to take your shirt off in the summer. So you want to make sure your protein is high. What I recommend is 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. I personally do 1 pound per pound of body weight, so I'm eating like 200 grams of protein a day. That's just what I weigh. But honestly, the more protein, the better, to be honest. You don't need to force feed a lot of protein, but you need to make sure your protein intake is high, because that's the building block of muscle. And the more muscle you build as well, it can help boost your metabolism. The more calories your body will need to actually build that muscle, recover, as well as burn throughout your daily life. Because you have more muscle mass, your body has to support with the calories. Tris, you need to stop sleeping on sleep. Sleep is literally one of the most important things if you're trying to change your body composition, or if you're just a fitness person in general. You don't, like, the amount of calories you burn in your sleep is literally crazy. You need to be sleeping at least 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. Because your sleep is so important. Your body heals itself in your sleep. You burn a lot more calories in your sleep as well. Your quality of sleep is very important. Try to get as much good sleep as you can, because this is the point where your body does the most work out of your entire day. Whether it's recovery, just resetting yourself, building muscle, protein synthesis, a lot of different processes is done in your sleep. And this burns, you guessed it, a lot more calories. Number 4, you need to be drinking a lot of water. I know a lot of y'all diet sodas or soda junkies in here. You need to drink a lot more water than what you're drinking. Water is literally so important for you. And the best part about it is 0 calories. Your body is literally powered by water. I believe, I don't remember the exact percentage, but I know it's a very high percentage of your body is made up of water. The moment you stop drinking enough water, your body will hold on to a lot of water weight, which can make your weight shoot up and make you keep a lot more weight. Now, literally try. If you don't believe me, try it for a week, just chugging at least a gallon of water per day, and you'll see you start like losing more water. So your weight on the scale will actually go down, because you're putting so much water in your body that your body knows, I'm gonna get more water anyways, so I don't need to keep this water inside me. So you'll just start like excreting the water, which is what you typically want. You start to get leaner, you get a better look. For people who struggle with getting enough water, the biggest tip I can give you is get those packs of 24 water bottles. I know I used to carry the gallon water bottle, and I struggled to get that down a day. I feel like maybe it's just the mental aspect of seeing a big jug makes me not want to finish it. But whenever I tell myself, when I wake up in the morning, every time I eat, and every time I use the bathroom, chug a whole 16.9 ounce of a plastic water bottle. And I will get through like 6 of those bottles a day, and that's well over a gallon. So that's a big tip for y'all if you all struggle to get your water. Number 5, essential to getting a 6-pack for the first time, is your workouts. Your workouts need to be intense. And I'm not talking walking into the gym, just doing a couple sit-ups and some ab crunches, and you're gonna get a 6-pack. No, diet is what gets you your 6-pack showing, but intense workouts is what actually builds the muscle, as well as allows you to recover outside the gym for you to burn even more calories. When you're cutting, you're eating less food. You're basically putting less energy in your body. When you go to the gym and you continuously have intense workouts, it's going to tell your body, okay, we need to draw more storages, tap into that fat storages for energy. You're gonna start burning more fat. You're gonna be building muscle as well. which just helps out in the long run. Like I said earlier, it can help boost your metabolism as well, build more muscle. Those are kind of the 5 biggest tips I can give y'all. This is just a quick tip video, not really a dive-in video, but these are the 5 most important things that will help you lose weight, get that dream body, and show those 6-pack abs for the first time this summer. We are not trying to be like the people out there scared to take their shirt off in the summer. No hate to them, it's whatever preference it is, but I want you to feel confident in your own skin this summer. Let's go, baby. If you found any of this information useful, y'all, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a whole lot. If you can, please follow me on all my socials. It helps show your support, helps me out a ton. We're trying to get to 5K subs by the end of the year on the YouTube, and we know 100K on Instagram, and then TikTok, we've been blowing that up. The support has been crazy, and thank you so much for that. I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace.